It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So why do men keep going back? Why do we keep going back? I recently got sick because I was edging. I'm still doing semen retention for many, many months. But I started edging. I started edging every day. I was doing it every single day, edging. And guess what? I got sick for 9 days. I'm finally recovering. And I'm almost certain that that was the reason, because of the edging. Because this whole past year, I've been healthy. I haven't been sick. But then I start edging again, and all of a sudden, I get sick for 9 days. Just in my bed. 9 days gone. 9 days gone. Just sick as a dog. Sick as a dog. And I'm thinking to myself, man, this must have been because of edging. This must have been because I was doing this thing that I shouldn't have been doing. And now I understand how important it is not to engage. Now, yes, it's important to maintain your seed. And I've been maintaining my seed for months now. But edging is still messing with your energy systems. It's still frying your nervous system. Edging is not okay either. I'm still a little sick. I'm getting back to this lifestyle of being on my game and being on my energy cultivation and not letting the sexual forces pull on me. Because when you're not a master of your sexual energy, you'll be mastered by it. You will not be in control of it. It will be in control of you. And you're going to lose certain abilities. You're going to lose health. You're going to lose energy. And it's just really not worth it. I think a lot of us, we don't really understand how important it is. We don't understand how important this energy is until we've built it up for some time and then we lose it or we abuse it like I did. I didn't really lose my energy, but I abused it. I abused my nervous system in a way that didn't give me anything back. And it actually takes everything from you. When you fry your nervous system like this, it takes everything from you. It doesn't give you any energy back. And it's only going to get worse the more you do it. You think that you can just do it again and again, and you can just recover. Oh, I'll just recover. I'll just get back to normal after. No, every time you do it, you're going deeper and deeper in the hole. You're digging your hole even deeper and deeper. It's going to take longer and longer to recover that energy. A lot of us don't understand the seriousness of what we're working with because of our culture. We've been taught that, whatever, just have fun, just release. It's healthy. This is healthy to release. So we're dealing with years and years of mental programming, cultural programming. It's not just mental, but we're social creatures. So if everyone around us is saying this is okay and this is what you should do and this is what you should chase and everyone does it and it's normal, we're going against an entire society, an entire world society. We're kind of isolating ourselves. This is not easy as a human being. This is not easy to be the social outcast, to be the one that's doing and thinking differently than everyone else. It's not easy. But you have to understand how important it is. How important it is to continue on this path, regardless of how difficult it is to go against social norms, to go against social conditioning. Yes, this is difficult. Some of the most difficult things are the cultural and social conditionings that we've been under. This is one of the most difficult aspects of it, because if we were told about how important our energy was from a young child, how important our sexual energy is, how important it is for our vitality, our health, our wealth, our happiness, even our relationships. If we were told from a young age how important these things are, how important our sexual energy is for these things, it wouldn't be so hard to retain and to not abuse your sexual organs or your sexual energy. It wouldn't be so difficult. But we're dealing with some of like the hardest difficulties of our generation, because we've been taught, our generation, whoever is born, like I would say everyone alive today is in the same generation of programming our minds that it's good and we should release. And this is just the norm. And even the religious people are in the same cycle. Well, as long as I have a wife, I can release as much as I want. They're missing the whole point. This isn't a religion. This is how your body and how your physical body works. Like this is physics, this is magnetism, this is energy work. This is not a cult, this is not religion. This is the truth about who we are. This is about the truth of our energy. And sexual energy is one of the strongest energies out there. And it's the reason why it's pushed on us to engage in so much abuse of our sexual energy. It's because we can't be too powerful. The people that control the world don't want people to be this powerful. They don't want people to have this kind of self-will, energy cultivation, vision. It would negate the whole process of having controllers and having slaves. I think we all kind of understand that we're under a slave system. We have this illusion of democracy, illusion of freedom. But in reality, we've been trained slaves. And this is part of our training as slaves, is to abuse and get rid of our sexual energy, because the people in power know this is one of the most strong energies out there. And you don't want a society full of people full of their sexual energy, because they're not easily controlled. They're not easily told what to do. They're not easily willing to give up their lives for someone else's profit. So you have to understand that sexual energy is something we've been conditioned to release. It's something we've been conditioned to abuse. So it's not easy to let go of it. But I think what's helped me on this path, and why I truly believe I will never go back to abusing my sexual energy, I truly believe I'll not go back, is because I'm understanding the importance now. I'm really starting to understand the importance. After getting ill, getting sick, I'm really starting to understand that this energy is not to play around with. This energy is sacred, and this energy can do magnificent things for your life if you allow it to and you don't get in the way. And you respect it. You have to respect this energy. Yes, you're going to slip up sometimes. Yes, if you have a partner, you might slip up. I mean, I've been in relationships with a partner where I would go years without releasing. So there are ways to do it. You can be with someone and not release and still have intimacy. That is possible, but it's playing with fire. Most people aren't ready for that. Most people can't manage that kind of energy, can't manage that amount of stimulation or that amount of responsibility. It's really a high amount of responsibility. You have to be really dedicated. When I've had relationships like those, I've been very dedicated. I was very dedicated. And often when I get into a relationship with a girl and I start releasing, everything just goes downhill. I lose all that momentum that I was working on. So if you're going to get in relationships, you want to really respect your sexual energy and not just release it for another person. Not just release it frivolously. Like, I don't think, even if you're with a partner, that you should really be releasing this. It's so important that why would you release it just because your partner wants you to? Like, that's, if your partner needs you to release for them to be satisfied, you shouldn't even be with that person. This energy is too important. So we have to start realizing the seriousness of this energy, and we really have to respecting it, because that's the only way you're going to stay on the path, is if you respect it and you understand it and you understand what it does. You understand how powerful it is. Once you start to understand, it starts becoming easier. Every time that I started to abuse my sexual energy, it's because I didn't truly understand it, and I had to go through these lows, like 9 days sick, to really understand how important it is. Like, I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be sick for another 9 days. That sucks. That's horrible. So I want to maintain my energy high. And I don't want to just release it frivolously or abuse it. Now I've still done semen retention. It's been a while. It's been several months since I've actually released, but I was abusing it. I was abusing the sexual energy, and it's not to be abused. It's not to be abused in any way. It's just this energy is serious. This energy is powerful. So let's start understanding this energy, and that's how you're going to continue. That's how you're going to keep going. Is once you really start to understand this energy, it's going to be easier. So you might have to go through your struggles. You might have to go through your ups and downs like me. You might have to get sick. You might have to lose your attraction to females to really start to understand this energy. But that's it for this video, guys. I just wanted to make this video to like remind you again how important this energy is, and it's like you really have to understand. You have to get it in your head, like you have to get it in your soul how important this energy is for you to stay on this path. If you don't truly understand the importance, yeah, you're probably just gonna go and release, watch the sights, enjoy yourself, whatever, and slowly die. So I wouldn't take that path if I were you. I would take the path of discipline and responsibility because the fruits are so much greater. But that's it for this video. See y'all later.